Hey there, Chanel here from the Heart and Soul with your weekly channeled message for March 9th through the 15th, 2026. This week is Yoga Nidra at 7 p.m. on Friday night. It is available on Zoom as well as in person at Dundas Yoga and Fitness. As well, I have a Night with Spirit this Friday night. I might be sold out. I'm just waiting on one reply. There might be a few spots. I'll know soon. So if you're interested in joining me for that, 8:30, max 8 people, everyone gets a reading. Those happen on the second Friday of every month. And of course, one-on-one sessions are always available if you are looking to get a little deeper inside and figure out what's going on and moving those blocks so you can walk with your dreams, because that's really what the path is. As we are coming up on spring equinox, which is March 20th, that is the season of planting. It is the season of rebirth. It's just growth. I am doing a women's circle for the spring equinox on Saturday, the 21st from 7 to 9 p.m. Of course, we're going to burn stuff. We're going to throw away all the things we don't need. We'll burn them in the burn bucket. Setting intentions. We're going to do some energy works, some fun things. I got some fun things planned. So that's coming up as well. You can register for that on my website. And then let's dive in and see what my spirit guides have to say about the energy this week. As soon as I connect, there is like this bright, bright light coming in. And it's like we're not meant to be able to see where we're going, just that the light is there and we are to follow it. To be able to walk in the light this way, we have to be aware of the baggage that we're carrying, the debris, the heaviness that we are carrying. The more weight we have, I love the way they show things, the harder it is to move into the light. It's like it gets brighter in our eyes so that we can't see and we hesitate to move. Versus when we are walking in our light and we are releasing the stuff that no longer serves us and just choosing this path of like moving forward, the light doesn't seem as bright and abrasive to the eyes, and we can step forward and begin to see what the path is that it's unfolding. They're talking about this being a challenge this week, and I still feel like there's stuff around communication. We are still in Mercury retrograde, which messes with the communication piece. There is a clarity of how we speak to ourselves. This is not only just the mind chatter piece of it, but also the way that we are holding ourselves and showing up. There is this feeling of noticing when the mind chatter takes us down the rabbit hole. It elevates the low energies and keeps us stuck. But when we are able to connect in and tap into our intuition, we move in a really different way. Again, that light that's coming through is showing us. Now, there is this awareness that if you are not paying attention, that this piece of it is going to be elevated. When you are doing things that the universe thinks that you should not be doing, it's going to be really uncomfortable really quickly. Things will kind of have that blow up in your face kind of feeling. And it's important to notice when you're being redirected. The redirections are just getting louder and bigger as we go. All right, let me go back in. They did that for a reason. There is time to quiet our mind. We need to begin to really get clear on the communication that we are having with ourselves. Where is it that you truly want to go? Are you doing something because you feel obligated to, or are you doing it because you want to? Are you setting boundaries? Because boundaries are about loving yourself and loving the other person simultaneously. It is about creating the space where that can happen. It's not about punishing someone. It's about loving yourself. Loving ourselves is really important. It is the foundation of this year. Without taking care of ourselves, we can't take care of anyone else. And if you think that you can, you are so wrong. Because all you're doing is depleting yourself. So it is about recognizing respect, honoring, filling our own cup, self-care and rest, nervous system regulation on a daily, multiple times through the day, noticing the things that dysregulate, disease, and noticing where we feel safe. Again, this feels really, really loud this week, and we won't be able to ignore it. So watch for the things that are coming up. Move through them with ease and grace by tapping into your intuition and paying attention to it and moving from a heart-centered space. When we move from love, it is the most powerful healer that we have. When we move from love, it is a different way. It comes from a different place than when we move from the logical mind. So practice tapping into love this week, your own love, self-love, and just the energy and the frequency of love. Like I said, it is the greatest healer that we have. It is a frequency that moves us with lightning speed. Okay, that's what I've got for you this week. That's what my spirit guides have to share. It should be an interesting week. Let's see what happens. Again, Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Yoga Nidra, in person at Dundas Yoga and Fitness, and Zoom, group mediumship, and that is at 8:30 p.m. What I didn't mention at the beginning is I'm back at Mystic Ramen for in-person private mini readings. These don't happen all the time. I don't have another one booked. So if you are interested in an in-person mini reading, that is Thursday, March 26th between 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. I'm going to be at Mystic Ramen. You can buy your tickets through Mystic Ramen, mysticramen.ca, to book your reading. Then the Women's Circle is Saturday, the 21st, to celebrate the equinox, rebirth, renewal. Like I said, we're going to have a great night. It's going to just be all about the inside stuff, time to gather and connect. So thank you. Thank you for being here and listening. Thank you for joining me both in person for events and on Zoom for private readings, for being here on my spiritual journey and allowing me to be your spiritual tour guide from my heart and soul to yours until the next week. Bye now.